AIC.
The Traditional High Value Crops (THVC) program was initiated by the Ministry of Agriculture in 2006-2007 financial year to promote the production and consumption of alternative cereal and non-cereal crops.
These are seeds we give out every year. We have improved and enhanced it. It is for the traditional crops which have now been improved by our research institutions, and this is our effort to reduce food insecurity in the country. So we have now sent seeds ranging from cassava to beans to hardier maize to cowpeas to 39 counties to farmers to plant so that we reduce hunger problems in the country.
Imang'eyo kuom chiemo ma wan go, muogo, bel, ne gin gik makonyo e kindewa mane wadonge kawuono wapidhowa. Ndalo mane watiyo kodgi ne giriembo gimiluongo ni kech. Basi nyaka e sani kata ka nyo wiji wil ni dwa donjo oduma, to nyo wanwang'o ni kare waweyo gik mane konyowa wadonje gik makoro ok nyal ritowa maber. Kata nyaka sama wueni watiyo kode mana wuon kata kwa dhi dalana, inyalo neno kit muogo moswagi. Ka nitie kendo inwang'o ka an kode e puodho, en gima geno nyaka e dakika duto. Aluonge gi dholuo wania ka ji ande penja, muogo ni ero nang'o? Takoni muogo ni atise ni madara oriembo kech e dalana ka.
These crops are drought tolerant and adaptive to harsh weather conditions. The program mainly targets farmers in arid and semi-arid land areas where food production is adversely affected by dry weather conditions. As you know, about 10 million people live in arid and semi-arid land areas, which covers 80% of Kenya's landmass. Over 60% of these people live below the poverty line.
The Minister of Agriculture is responsible for food security in the country, and we are ensuring food security for all through various projects. One of the projects is the traditional high-value crops, where we are distributing drought-tolerant crop varieties that are early maturing, tolerant to drought. These crops are highly recommended to farmers so that in case we don't get enough rainfall, they are assured of at least a crop for their own household food security, as well as surpluses if generated for income.
These crops include open-pollinated maize, beans, pigeon peas, green grams, cowpeas, dolichos, sorghums, millets, sweet potatoes, and cassava. Over time, production of these crops has declined due to inadequate planting materials, low interest by seed companies to multiply the seeds due to low demand, low investment on research and extension to develop and promote superior varieties, emergence of pests and diseases, limited knowledge on utilization, agro-processing, and limited knowledge on production and change of eating habits. The program aims at improving household food security through provision of drought-tolerant and early maturing seed varieties to resource-poor farmers in arid and semi-arid lands of this country.
I managed to cultivate 3/4 of an acre. From there, I supplied some farmers with the planting materials. I managed to get something to do with 110,000 as I calculate the profit, which I managed to build up an hotel within the DC's premises, which I'm running up to date.
This program is mainly implemented through government funding of 150 million Kenya shillings per year to support basic seed production, bulking and distribution. The role of the Kenya Agricultural Research Institute is research and development of high-quality seed that it delivers to the district agricultural officers, DAOs.
We get our seed from the Kenya Agricultural Research Institute, which is a parastatal under the Ministry of Agriculture. And this is done through a memorandum of understanding, because previously these seeds were not available either in the seed companies or with the seed merchants.
Kali has developed high-yielding, drought-tolerant varieties, including like cassava. We have cassava mosaic-tolerant varieties. We have, for sorghum, we have sorghum that is even good for making like beer, like the Gadam sorghum.
The main actors in this program are the Ministry of Agriculture, Kenya Agricultural Research Institute, and farmers.
From the maize growing, I went to sorghum. I just did it on the same acreage, but the output for sorghum was better. The market for maize was not readily available, but the market for sorghum was very available, because I was contracted by Katumi Kali to plant the sorghum. Sorghum it gives at 60 shillings per kg, which is very paying, more than the maize, because maize you can only get it at maybe 30 shillings, the highest. Alafu hata kwa ile gari umeona pale, that car, the pickup, and in fact I bought it at once from the proceeds of one season. That was 1.5 million.
Niliweza kuitwa kwa kituo cha Kari ili kuhamasishwa kuhusu umuhimu wa muhogo, na nikaweza kukubali kwamba nitaupanda, na nikaendelea na kuupanda, na hivi sasa tayari niko na zaidi ya eka 4 ambazo nimepanda tayari. Nilipata wafadhili kidogo kutoka nje, wakaja wakaninunulia zile mbegu zangu. Niliweza kufaidi vizuri, maana hizo mbegu nilipata cuttings 30,000, na moja nilikuwa nikinunuliwa kwa shilingi 2. Kwa hivyo niliweza kupata 60,000 cash. Ule muhogo nao niliweza kupata mtu akaja akaung'oa, kwa bahati nzuri nikapata zaidi ya shilingi 50,000.
Nzuri sana mkulima ajue wakati mazao yake imefanya nini? Imekomaa.
The district agricultural officers are responsible for group mobilization and profiling, provision of extension services, capacity building, and delivery of the seeds to farmers and farmer groups.
There is a clear guideline on who should benefit from these seeds, and we target the resource-poor farmers using groups. Once the stakeholder forum has identified the group, then they visit our agricultural office. Our agricultural office also targets them. And when it comes to distribution, the farmer is given seed to plant between 1/4 to 1 acre of land, which they plant on the group plots. And after production, the seed is shared out to the other members of the group.
The farmers do seed bulking, seed recovery, distribution to secondary beneficiaries, and management of on-farm demonstrations.
Chochote tunakuza hapa katika hii shamba ya group ni shamba ya masomo, na tumezaa soma tukapikia kiwango ya kuwa tunataka kuzalisha mbegu ndio tupatie wananchi wale wako karibu na sisi, na tumeendelea tuwe katika mradi wa kuwa tuwe katika hii kilimo kama biashara.
Seed retrieval is a key component of the project as it ensures that as many farmers as possible receive the high-quality seeds.
And, we have a recovery program in the program where the initial seed given to farmers, they are supposed to return about two times what they are given, so that can be distributed to other farmers, and we are able to reach many farmers. Up to now, we have reached over 250,000 farmers.
This is a seed technology dissemination. So once the group produces on the group farm, they share amongst the members. The members also plant on their individual farms, and once they plant, they are encouraged to share with at least 5 of those farmers who are near them. That way the seed is disseminated, and those who also benefit from the group members also are encouraged to share with the other members in the community.
The concept has been understood and appreciated.
Na hii mbegu iko tofauti na zile mbegu zetu za kienyeji. Sababu tukipanda shina moja, wakati wa kuvuna tunaona karibu vishina viwili vitatu tushajaza tayari pasania. Tukaketi sisi wanachama tukasema hii afadhali kila mwanachama afanye nini? Apate. Tukanunua hiyo mbegu sisi wenyewe kwanza, tukapanda kwa mashamba yetu. Tulipopanda kwa mashamba yetu, tukaona yale mazao yako tofauti na hii mbegu ambazo tuko nazo. Tukaendelea hivyo hivyo kupanda hiyo mbegu, kila mwanachama akawa ana mbegu zake, na kuuza tunauza. Kwa hivyo mbegu za mihogo kwetu sisi tunaziona ziko thamani. Hata wakati huu first huwa huku kwetu tunaanza kupanda mahindi, lakini sasa hii first tunaanza kutanguliza mihogo kwanza, ndio mahindi yawe nyuma.
Hapo awali tulipopanda, kwa sababu kawanda mwaka hii wale tulipewa ya kwanza. Ile ilifuata mwaka ile nafuata, wale wengine wanatuuliza, na nyinyi mbona hii yenu iko na market kuliko yetu? Simtukawe na hizi mbegu. Tunasaidia majirani zetu. Sasa hizi kwa area yote, hata wale zile ni non-members wanalima hii na tunauza.
The traditional crops also demand less input in terms of fertilizers and pesticides. This makes it possible for even resource-poor farmers to easily grow them.
Most of these seeds are open pollinated seeds that can be planted between 3 and 4 times before the farmer can go back for new seed. And therefore the farmer is able to have that quality seed. They have improved on the yield per unit area. They have increased their acreage under these crops over the period that the project has been in place.
Unapata kwamba mafuno yake iko juu ukilinganisha kwa eka moja. Alafu pia inastahimili kiangazi sana. Alafu tena muda wake wa kukua ni kidogo, muda mfupi sana wa miezi mitatu. Siku 52 tayari hii mmea ni tayari.
Na nimependa kadamu kwa sababu moja ikisha toka tu kwa simu hivi inakuwa 4 5 ama 3. Ile ya mwisho ni 3. Na ukivuna kadamu unapata mazao mingi sana. Na kadamu amenisaidia sana.
Muogo hauna stress sana, maana ukipanda muogo haja yako ni kuupalilia. Kwanza wa muogo ni mzuri kuliko wa mahindi, maana mahindi lazima uwe uko na nguvu za fedha. Maana bila mbolea mahindi nafikiria hutapata chochote. Kwa hivyo muogo ukiupanda nafikiria utakuwa unakufaidi vizuri.
Due to the importance the crops have gained over time, World Bank supported the program in 2010-2011 with a grant of 301 million Kenya shillings for seed bulking and rehabilitation of irrigation systems. The program has increased the number of benefiting districts from 67 to 107 districts in 2012.
The project has reached over 2.4 million farmers, reaching 250,000 farmers every season. We have distributed 5,420 metric tons of assorted food crops.
Through improving access to drought-resistant and drought-tolerant crop seeds, the program has played a role in improving food security in the targeted areas.
Once the farmers have been given this seed, and even before they receive the seed, they are taken through a series of trainings on good agricultural practices, on post-harvest management, on marketing of the crops, and they are encouraged to form commercial villages. And through the commercial village, they are able to produce in bulk, and the group is also able to source for credit where they need it, and together they are able to source for a market, and through that collective marketing, the farmers are able to move to the next level.
Led to formation of Bujumba Commercial Village, comprising of about 569 members.
Manufaa ya kwanza ambayo nimeona katika commercial village ni kwamba imetufanya tumekuja pamoja, tumejuana, na katika hiyo kujuana tumeanza miradi ambayo nimeona imetusaidia kama members wa commercial village na pia kama wanakijiji.
As from the year 2011, tulipata mbegu, tukapanda, tukapata 25 bags of millet. That 25 bags ilinisaidia sana kwa group. Tulisupport our OVCs. Tulichukua zingine tukanunua nayo mbuzi. Sasa tunaona hizi mbegu za agriculture zinafanya vizuri kabisa. Tena tunaona tunaendelea vizuri. Kwa sababu tukiangalia pale tulitoka, tulikuwa vibaya kabisa. Sasa tuliona tunachukua pesa hapo, tunalima nayo. Hiyo tukishalima nayo, tunakula vizuri, watoto wamekaa vizuri. We are being a millionaire, I think so, in our group.
Mafuno sasa ikikuja, tunakusanya mbegu yetu yote, tunapeleka ile mazao yetu yote, tunapeleka kwa mahali moja, tunaweka ili tuanze sasa kutafuta market kwa pamoja. Ili sasa tunaweza pata ya kwamba tunaweza kuwa na tani nyingi, ile tunaweza uza kwa safari moja kwa pamoja.
Other than marketing and aggregating, we are also encouraging these groups to form seed banks.